There's this one golf tip that I can't keep my eyes off. It's going viral right now, and it suggests it is the answer to finally stop standing up through the golf ball. You know how seemingly the top pros in the world seem to keep like that position through the ball, the same distance from the golf ball, and that head not rising? And the questions I've got is, why is it blowing up online? And I'm determined to find out how good this tip really is. I'm also going to break it into 3 simple levels. So no matter if you are a complete beginner, an intermediate golfer, or been playing for absolutely years, one, if not all of these levels will help you level up your ball striking with irons and with driver. Some of you may recognize this golf course. We're at the beautiful Castle Stuart. I feel so lucky to be able to film this video here. So level 1, this is genius. Now, if you're a golfer who's standing up through that golf ball and you placed a line through your spine from this angle and just a little line on top of your head from here, you would see that you would go through that line. Now, the compromising factors of that is we would have to scoop the ball. I want you to work on your golf swing, and if it's something you've been really trying to figure out for years, take it to the extreme. Now, this tip suggests, and I have to say this is a brilliant tip, that the first level I want you to do, and this is for everybody, intermediate, beginner, or advanced player, is grip, where your bottom hand is right down towards the steel or graphite on your shaft. Now, what you'll notice straight away is that your club head is hanging in the air roughly 2 to 4 inches. Now, for a second, this gets really scary, but bear with me. If we just apply logic like we do in everyday life, if we're shortening that club and bringing it up from the ground, if we make our original move, is it fair to say we're just gonna miss that ball completely? I think the answer to that question would be, why, yes, we would. Look at that, by the way. So now I ask you that question, what do you have to do differently just to get that club back to the golf ball? Well, simply, first level, just make some practice swings for me where you swing back, even just to around shoulder height with your hands, not a full swing, and make that journey back to the golf ball. It's almost like that Tiger move, isn't it? Or that Rory, or any of the top players who played at the Ryder Cup. They make that first initial move back down towards the golf ball like this. And it's amazing this. I've used this with thousands of students. You have to, because if you don't work down, you're gonna go straight over that golf ball. So at level 1, I want you to grip down towards the steel or the graphite on your shaft. Now, I'm not finished there. And so we can work on 2 elements at once. I also want you to grab your towel. I mentioned throwing away the angle. I wanna work on 2. I wanna do one thing and get 2 nails for you. I want you to place a towel down, and this is really daunting also. It's a bit of a pressure drill, I call it, but that's why you're able to exaggerate. 1, 2 club heads behind your golf ball. This is quite honestly going to force you to move completely differently. And even that gripping down, I definitely think you're gonna add some distance. I really do. So let's hit one away at level 1 and move swiftly into level 2. I've upgraded this so we work on 2 things at once. If we throw away, we're gonna hit that towel. If we hold that lag angle and work down, we're not going to hit that towel. It's as simple as that. Watch the top of my head right here. Remember, I'm gonna hover and hit. Oh, that was ripped. Look how I took that divot. The exaggeration is unbelievable there. Now, to help you problem solve and know whether you do it right or wrong, if you catch it a little bit thin, you've not gone down enough. But the brilliant thing about this level is that we're making it a lot harder than it will be on the golf course. So if you can rip it with a divot like that, we know we've got it right. If we catch it a little bit thin, we need to stay a little more down, which level 2 and level 3 will really help you build that understanding in. And if you hit the towel, well, you know you've thrown the angle away. So you know the right and you know the wrong. You can problem solve. Level 2, I have to say, is an absolute beaut. You can choose to use this with a towel, but let's do it without the towel, just so we've got a little bit of a different variation. But by all means, if you want to buy one and get 2 free, put the towel down. So the second drill is nice and simple. Address your golf club, and I want you to come back up this shaft now. I appreciate for some people this is going to be a little bit awkward, But now I want you to move where your right foot or your trail foot is in line with your lead heel. Now the brilliant thing about this is, because I feel quite away from the golf ball, I almost feel like I have to go more over. Now for me to hit the ball here, I have to really stay over the shot, okay? If I make my usual move where my hips move closer, I'm going to miss the golf ball. That's why I really love these drills, what I've seen from going viral online and adding my little element to it. We're making it hard where your brain has to be questioned. And that way we make a difference. If it doesn't feel different, I hate to say it, you're probably not doing it enough. So just hit one away around about 75% of your normal speed. Start by addressing normally, bring your trail foot back and really focus on staying down and through. Now at this point, I'm not feeling my chest is down. I'm feeling my right shoulder is more down, okay? So hit one away around 75% and realize that, oh, that is no good. What's gonna make me go back to the golf ball is that move. Just like that. Oh, I often wonder why I don't do that myself because I just get that finishing position. That's pin high, that. And that's a divot. You know, at this point, after that shot, I definitely think it deserves a hit of that subscribe button. And if you do, you can use this as your central hub for where I test the most viral golf tips online. And I add my element to help a beginner, an intermediate, and advanced golfer take their swing to the next level with some simple tips. So please do subscribe and turn that bell. And let me know what you need help with. I'm always open to hearing and would love to hear what you need help with. I don't think you're ready for level 3 here. I really don't. This is one that I've not put online before until right now. I am going to put these divots back because this place is immaculate. I feel right now these surroundings are bringing the best out in my golf coaching. It forces you. I mean, look at it right here. Evening, sun's going down, I'm out on the golf course, nothing else better to help you guys. So, I'll explain what this golf club is for in a second and how you can set a great drill up here at level 3 for your golf swing. Now, I would say this one's a little bit more advanced, but if you think you're good enough to try it and you're daring enough, this one can have huge benefits to your swing. So I want you to understand here how we actually keep our head more level and never, ever, 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 ever have the idea of just keeping the head still. It's the most dangerous thing you could ever do. Do not think of that swing thought of keep your head still. It's so dangerous. Simple. This is what I want you to do. Get into golf posture. Now on the way back, we have something called side bend and rotation. We also have an element of a third here, extension. And all you got to realize what that is, if you imagined a plug socket from your belt buckle to your chest, there's just an element of that. So combine them all together, point that end of the golf club down towards the golf ball. Simple as that. Boof. See how my chest is a little more up and my head stayed still. If I keep my chest down, my head will move. If I just go too up, if I don't move with side bend, I move. So bring all 3 together, douche, flip the club, please just repeat the opposite. We need some rotation, we need some side bend, and we need some extension. Notice how through the hitting area, my head is staying so stationary, so still, but that's not my swing thought. So summarize it, you on the way back, you have some left side bend, rotation extension, another hit myself in the head, and on the way down you simply have the opposite, some right side bend, extension at the end, and all the way through. So the golf club, let me explain. It's really simple. Just place your golf club down behind the ball and place your golf grip roughly a club head outside of that. Now get your ball position and the golf club will just correspond to that. On the way back, I'm looking for my left shoulder to point down at this. And on the way through, at impact, can I feel as though my right shoulder is pointing more down at that? So it's definitely more here to more here and through. And please, When I say 75%, I'm saying it for a reason. It helps your brain go, aha, this is what I'm trying to do. So here we go. This is going to be a clean, full sweep of brilliant strikes if we get this one. That's straight down the pipe. Look at my side bend I've still got. It's not even thinking about that. And look at that strike. I'm grabbing those divots. If you've not already hit subscribe, please make sure you do. Finally, let's rate this golf tip. Gold, silver, or bronze. Simply, I've had so much success with this swing thought myself, as well as thousands of students that I've taught over the last 10 years. So I'm going to throw this golf tip right here with these 3 levels right up at a gold standard. You have to be giving this one a go. It is an absolute cracker to level up your ball striking with your irons or even your driver. Thanks for watching.